On switch 2, show CDP neighbor, or show CDP neighbors. Shows me my various neighbors. As an example, I can see switch 1 in the table as well as router 3. So on router 3, show CDP neighbors allows me to see my neighboring devices. I can also use options such as interface and then see settings for that interface. So fast Ethernet 00, I can see that CDP is sent every 60 seconds. Hold timer is 180 seconds. If I disable CDP on fast Ethernet 01 and then type show CDP interface F0/1, I can see that there are no values for CDP on that interface, but there are values on fast Ethernet 00. So I'll enable CDP on fast Ethernet 01 again, and now when we look at CDP on that interface, we can see the default is 60 seconds for hellos and hold time is 180 seconds. And that's because I enabled CDP on the interface. I could, as an example, enable logging of mismatches in CDP. So as an example, I could get duplex mismatches shown in log messages on that interface if I wanted to. I can also change the hold time from the default of 180 seconds. I can also change the hello rate, which is 60 seconds by default. So once again, do show CDP, shows me those default values, and then I can use commands such as CDP timer or CDP hold time to change the advertisements and hold time of messages. Now there are other options in the show CDP command. Show CDP entry shows me that I need to either specify an individual neighbor or specify star to show me information about all neighbors. So show CDP entry star shows me all my neighboring devices, such as the core 3750 switch, as well as router 3 and switch 2. I could, as an example, just look at the output of a specific neighbor. So show CDP entry switch 2 only shows me information for switch 2. This is case sensitive, so notice switch 2 with a lowercase s doesn't work, but S2 with an uppercase S does, and that shows me the information about that neighboring switch, including things like its IP address, its capabilities, the local interface that I'm using to get to that neighbor, the interface that it's using as its outgoing interface, the hold time to that neighbor. Do the command again. Notice it's been refreshed, but is counting down at the moment. I can see the operating system used. I can see native VLAN, duplex, and CDP advertisement version, as well as the VTP management domain configured. So star shows me all devices. Let's have a look at this core 3750 entry alone. I can see similar information about that physical switch, including its operating system, port that it's using to connect to the local GNS3 router, and so forth. Show CDP traffic allows me to see statistics, so I can see packets output, packets input. I can see version 1 advertisements sent and received, as well as version 2 advertisements sent and received.